I have. And it'll be an ongoing workshop, just like I'm talking about here. But I'll be able to interact directly with you. And soon I'll be able to do that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have my laptop right here, and I'm going to have you signed on to Facebook and my email and what have you. So if you're watching the show, well, actually I'm not live, so it's probably more like on the radio. I'll be able to do that. Okay. But if you own, like I said, if you make low income, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, $12 an hour, you don't make a lot of money. It's not enough to really to make your ends meet. When you finish paying your gas and electric bill and your rent, you hardly have enough money for your car note or your car insurance or whatever the other expenses are that you have to meet. Okay? And I do want to encourage you, my brothers and sisters, that you don't have to be making a lot of money. Please give me an opportunity to show you how you can become a homeowner for yourself right now while you're young, while you're 20 years old. I met a couple of ambitious gentlemen that I will probably have on the show at some point, and I'm going to introduce you to them. Their father is in the construction business, and a young lady actually. Their peeps are in the construction business, and they're teaching their children about the construction business. These gentlemen and these ladies and gentlemen are like in their 20s, and they have full-time jobs, and they own real estate. Okay, they know where to buy it cheap, but they don't know all that I know, of course, because you got to have the license. Okay, hello, somebody. But these, they're very ambitious, and I love meeting and talking to people of all ages. If you're ambitious and you got a goal and you're doing something for yourself, I love talking to you because we can exchange ideas, and what have you. Okay, that's what happens. I end up talking, I go off on a tangent and don't talk about. Okay, now if you have bad credit, you may still be a good candidate for one of the federal mortgage programs and still be eligible to buy a house using your Section 8 home ownership voucher. Okay, you could qualify for a home right now. Okay, remember the criteria, basic criteria. Of course, you have to qualify for the mortgage, which means you have to qualify credit-wise. Even if you have bad credit, though, you may still qualify. But some of the basic qualification guidelines is that you have to be getting on Section 8, and I believe you have to be for 1 year. You must be working full-time or on permanent disability or on Social Security SSI. Okay, if you're getting Social Security, you don't have to be working. If you're working part-time and getting Social Security, that's perfect. That's excellent. You got more money. If you're on permanent disability, okay, you could be disabled. I also have programs for veterans. If you're a veteran, you could pay $100, honey, and get a house. Qualify for a home. I have programs that I talk about where you can purchase a house for $1. That you got to live in that house, though. But you have to have the money to rehab the house. But the reason why it's so beneficial to be able to buy a house for $1 is because you don't have to have a lot of money. Now that $5,000 that you got that you would have spent on buying a house, you can take it and fix it up. So you would have a house that's assessed at $25,000 that you bought for $1 and fixed it up with $5,000. So now you got $25,000 equity. Oh, let me tell you, this topic, I love it. I get excited, when I talk about real estate and the money that you can make. Because when you're making money off of real estate, you can be chilling. You can be working. Matter of fact, what I do is I work full time. I have a full-time job, and I still collect money from rents. And I still solicit my services for sale. I can help you sell your house, rent your apartment for you. You know what I mean? That's what I do. So I have 3 jobs, really. I have 3 jobs. I work a full-time job at something completely unrelated to what I do. And I have property that I rent and manage of my own, and I also rent and manage other people's property. Okay, and I love meeting people who are ambitious. You got to give it a try, baby. You got to step on faith. How you think all of the people? How you think the mayor got started? How you think the police commissioner got started? The superintendent of schools? How you think the president got started? All of them are black, African Americans, honey. Don't let your skin color destroy you from getting anything. Don't let your income, because you're making a little bit of money. You're the candidates, the people that I want to talk to. The ones who have a choppy job history. The ones who not making a whole lot of money. Especially the ones you can't seem to hold on to a job. I can still talk to you. Okay, we can show you how to do it. And there's a whole lot of other programs that I'll be talking about over the course of the next couple of weeks. Okay? Now remember, if you have a Section 8, if you're on Section 8, and you've been on Section 8 for 1 year, okay, you're working full-time or on permanent disability or SSI, okay, and you meet either of these criteria, you may qualify to buy a mortgage right now using your Section Home Ownership Voucher. Okay, now if you come to me, call me, hit me up on Facebook, email me, blog me, Okay, visit my website. I will to let you know how to go about getting your Section 8 homeownership voucher. Now, I believe it's a class that you will have to attend. Okay, and I will give you that information, but it's free. In this book also, I list a lot of other free housing counseling agencies. If you do take advantage of them, I show you what you need to ask them, the questions you need to know, so that you'll know what kind of training you're going to need to zero in on, so that you'll know what you need to do. In addition to you taking the class with them, I strongly suggest that you take my home buyers class, or you take my landlords or tenants rights class, or my investors class. Because this way you'll have the knowledge, the hands-on knowledge that I'll give you. See, because they have to go by guidelines when they teach you certain things. I can do it the way I want to do it, and I teach you all of what I know and what you need. That's all I give you is what you need. I don't teach you what you don't need. So remember, my brothers and sisters, and I know there's a lot of people out there on Section 8. If you have Section 8 or you're renting an apartment or renting a townhouse, and your Section 8 is paying for your rent, and you're interested in buying a home, you could still use your same Section 8 voucher. Your home ownership voucher, though, it will be transferred from a rental voucher to a home ownership voucher, and you could still qualify to buy a home right now. If you're making $7 an hour, $8 an hour, $9, $10, $11, $12 an hour, and you don't think that you're making a lot of money, that itself can qualify. A lot of the programs that I list in here have income maximums. In other words, you cannot be making over a certain amount of money to qualify for these programs. In this book, I talk about subsidies. I talk about grants. For example, there are some houses that I have that I'm selling that belong to a non-profit organization, and these houses are low to moderate income housing. Okay, you can't invest, you can't buy it. You have to buy it and live in it. Now, the market value is, let's say for one of the houses, $104,000, right? Now you qualify for, you can't be making more than maybe $23,000. That's in one of the scenarios. Okay, now you qualify for, that means that you got to be making a little money, $7, $8, $9, $10 an hour. If there's 2 or 3 of y'all in the family, none of y'all could be all working at Tops, one at Tops, one at McDonald's, one at Burger King, and still qualify for a house, baby. They're going to wonder why you come to work all the time with a smile on your face, like you got it going on. Yeah, you do have it going on, because you got you a house now, okay? You own a piece of property of your own. And maybe now you can start buying some more property so you can actually own several pieces of rental property. Okay? And Affordable Homes would like to help you. For more information, please visit my website at affordablehomesandapartments.com, y'all. Okay? Now, there's a lot of programs, like I said, rental subsidies. Okay, and that grant, what I was going to talk about is grant subsidies. The house that's listed as $104,000, I believe is a $38,000 to $40,000 grant. Which does not have to be repaid back, which brings down the purchase price of the house for you. Let's say $100,000, $40,000 grant, so the house is going to cost you $60,000. You got to live in the house, I think, for 10 years. There are stipulations that must be adhered to. You live in the house for 10 years, you don't have to pay it back. Okay, so that means that you're paying a mortgage based on $60,000. Your Section 8 homeownership voucher could pay 70% of that. You paying 30% off of that. Let's say an average of about $500 a month would be your mortgage for this house that's regularly costing $100,000. Brand new everything. Brand new kitchen, stove, everything rebuilt, brand new from the ground. Nobody has ever lived in this house before at all. It's a brand new house. We have some in Tonawanda, and we have some in Buffalo and Cheektowaga. Okay, brand new houses that you could qualify today, but you got to be low to moderate income individuals and families. I have other houses that you can buy if you're making more money than that. Because you could have yourself a good job, but if you're making more than a certain amount of money, you will not qualify for those houses. But you will qualify for other houses that you can purchase that are still just as nice, but the money is a little different. So you're paying $60,000, let's say $500 now. Section 8 is paying 70% of that. That's $320. You're paying $100 and change for that. But your gas and electric, right, and your cable and what have you, that's nothing. Okay, you're working, you can afford a whole lot more things now. Now you have an investment. Now if you need some money, you can refinance your home. See, you got to come to my workshop and we can talk about that. By buying you a house, honey, you could actually be putting money in your pocket. Okay, yeah, you're making the bank money, but you could be putting money in your pocket as a homeowner. There's a lot of things, like I mentioned, that you can write off on your taxes. So that's less money that you have to give to Uncle Sam. Come on, somebody talk to me. And believe me, Uncle Sam will come and get his. Free money for home buyers, y'all. I knew I wasn't going to have time to talk about nothing else, but I do want to, next week we will be talking about choosing a mortgage that's right for you and borrowing basics that you don't know that could hurt you. Okay, remember, free money for home buyers. If you're interested in this, I also talk about the weatherization program, which which is a program that you can qualify for that can help insulate your current home. Even if you're a tenant, you can get qualified for a weatherization program where they come in, they insulate your windows, they may give you a brand new furnace, a whole lot of different things that you can get that are actually free. Okay, even if you're a tenant, you can get it. If you're a homeowner, you can get it. Weatherization program. Let me tell you, honey, I know about all these programs because, you know, you got to do what you got to do to survive. So I had to find out about all of these different programs so that I could take advantage of them because, hey, a silver spoon had been growing in my mouth, and I doubt if you have a silver spoon in your mouth either. Okay, but if you do, holler at a sister because I want to know how that silver spoon got there. All right, and I got jokes for you. Yeah, free money for home buyers, y'all, on affordablehomesandapartments.com. Okay, and my name is Sylvia Black, and I want to thank you for joining me today for Real Estate, Religion, and You, which is right here every Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. on Time Warner Public Access TV Channel 20, and also on Saturdays from 12:30 to 1 p.m. right here on Time Warner Public Access TV Channel 20. And I would encourage you to please visit my YouTube address at sblack3001, and you can find my videos, particularly Rehab This House is one of the videos that I have where I'm rehabbing a house in Lockport. We have a whole lot of things going on. We're looking for investors. We're looking for people who want to come to the workshop. We're looking for a space to rent. Right now, that we have a space figured out, but we want to see how well it's going to go first. And if you're interested, please give us a call, give us a holler. If you have a space available, you know, we're looking maybe even to do it in the church, in the basement of a church. We did it there before. If you have a facility that you have to rent, please call me. We'd like to come and perhaps rent your facility, you know, talk to your people there. So I want you to join me again next week, y'all. And I want you to holler at a sister. Peace out.